Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Serenity Within channel. Nowadays, the living space is not just a place to rest, but also a source of energy that impacts our mental health, career, and finances. In this video, I will share an interesting topic that few people pay attention to: items in the bedroom that should be removed immediately to attract prosperity and success. We will explore simple, yet incredibly powerful changes you can make in your bedroom to open up opportunities and create a space filled with positive energy. So, after exploring a few factors that can influence the space and energy of the bedroom, let's dive deeper into more important things. What specific items could be affecting your peace and success in life? Join me as we explore the objects and habits in the bedroom that might be unintentionally creating obstacles, as well as ways you can adjust them to restore balance and positive energy to your space. You'll be surprised to see that with just a few small changes, you can significantly improve the quality of your life. Let's explore together right now. Part 1. Old clothes and shoes no longer in use. In everyday life, we often accumulate a lot of things, especially old items like clothes and shoes that are no longer used, even though they may hold sentimental value or are just kept for peace of mind. In reality, these items can affect the energy in our living space. Many people don't realize that unused items can bring negative energy. Items like old clothes not only take up space, but also create a feeling of stagnation, of being stuck. In fact, when we keep these items, it's like holding on to old memories, fears, and insecurities. These items not only block the flow of energy in the room, but also reflect a mindset that's not ready for change or to embrace new things in life. Personal opinion: when I started practicing decluttering and getting rid of old clothes I no longer used, I noticed a huge difference, not just in terms of space, but also in my mental state. Previously, these old clothes seemed to always remind me of times past, making me feel uncomfortable and unable to move forward. But when I started throwing them out, the space around me became more open and airy, and my mind also felt much lighter and at ease. This might not seem like a big deal, but it's a small, easy change that had a profound impact on how I perceive life. It felt like a release, a new space for new opportunities to come. I started feeling more confident, ready to embrace change without being bound by the past. Real-life example: I have a friend who, after going through a tough period with work and finances, decided to clean up everything in his home, including removing items he no longer used. He started replacing old clothes with new ones. Not just clothes, but also household items. Within a few weeks, he felt his mood change positively. Work became smoother. Finances started stabilizing, and he sensed a wave of new energy in his life. This could just be coincidence, but I truly believe that changes in our living space, especially removing unnecessary items, can create a new environment, helping you open up to opportunities you never thought possible. The more open your space, the more easily you'll welcome new things, and the opportunities for prosperity will come. Conclusion: holding on to items you no longer use not only takes up physical space, but also hinders the flow of energy in your life. The feeling of stagnation may stem from these items, just like how we often cling to the past, making it hard to welcome something new. Try cleaning up your space, getting rid of things that no longer serve you, and you'll notice the difference. When your space becomes more open, your mind and emotions will also open up to welcome new opportunities and positive changes in work and life. After discussing the removal of old items no longer in use, this not only helps free up space, but also brings a refreshing, revitalizing feeling to life. However, there's another aspect of our living space that we often overlook: broken or unused electronic devices. These items not only take up space, but can also be a source of negative energy. We all know that electronic devices like phones, computers, projectors, or even old TVs, if no longer functioning, become a burden in our living space. Many people often think that simply keeping them there will be fine, maybe to repair or use them later. But few realize that these items could actually be hindering the flow of positive energy in the bedroom. So, why do broken electronic devices have such a negative impact on our living space and mindset? Let's explore this in the next section. Part 2. Broken or unused electronics. Broken or unused electronics are not just static items. They carry with them stagnant energy, especially when they occupy an important space like the bedroom. You may not realize it, but keeping these devices can unconsciously create a feeling of inactivity in your space. They symbolize waste and stagnation, and sometimes we inadvertently hold onto old thoughts or feelings that are no longer useful. These items are blocking the natural flow of energy in your room. In fact, these items can make you feel like you're stuck. The feeling of a cramped, suffocating space often appears when you hold on to things that no longer serve a function, especially when they cause you to fiddle around with broken items. This inadvertently reflects a part of our own stagnation in thinking and mindset. Personal opinion. Every time I see my old phone, the broken computer, or a TV I no longer use, I feel like I'm holding on to things from the past. Opportunities that have passed by because I didn't dare to change. When I decided to get rid of them, I felt liberated from an invisible burden. Instead of that old TV, I replaced it with a warm, cozy nightlight and a small plant. After a short time, I noticed that I slept better, woke up feeling more energized, and work became smoother. This small change in my living space refreshed my mindset and spirit, creating a positive flow of energy in my life. Real-life example. A close friend of mine used to keep an old TV in his bedroom that he never used. He always felt that his bedroom lacked comfort. After taking my advice, he removed the TV and replaced it with a small plant and a few soft night lights. Within just a few weeks, he shared that his sleep had improved significantly. The space became more relaxing, and his work was also going more smoothly. He could feel the change from the inside out, not just in his space, but also in his emotions and career. We've seen that removing items that are no longer useful, like clothes, shoes, and electronics, can clean up the living space and bring positive energy. However, there's one thing that many people still keep and don't think about: old documents and papers. These pieces of paper may seem harmless, but in reality, they can have a significant impact on our mindset and career. Part 3. Old documents and papers. Old documents, like bills and papers that are no longer needed, can make your space feel disorderly and reduce the ability to receive positive energy. These are some of the easiest things to discard, yet they can have a big impact on how we feel. When it comes to maintaining a living space, I always recommend starting with the smallest things, like papers and documents. I've realized that when my bedroom is tidy, not only does the environment around me feel clearer and more comfortable, but my mind also feels clearer and more at ease. A cluttered space, filled with old papers, not only makes us feel exhausted, but also decreases the ability to receive positive energy. Have you ever felt like you're carrying a load of worries every time you look at that pile of unresolved papers or unpaid bills? I truly believe that when we clean up unnecessary papers, we're not only tidying up our living space, but also clearing our minds. These items can hold memories, emotions, or unfinished tasks, and if they continue to hover in your space, they will weigh down your spirit. Try this experiment for yourself. Spend an hour clearing out all the papers that no longer have value. You'll be surprised at how much more spacious and comfortable your space feels, and how much lighter your spirit becomes. Every time I clean up, I feel like I'm removing an invisible burden that I didn't even realize I was carrying. Real-life example. A friend of mine used to have a huge pile of unnecessary papers in her bedroom. From old bills, work documents, to expired contracts, everything was piled up, taking up space. She shared that every time she entered her bedroom, she felt tense and couldn't fully relax. After she decided to clean up and only keep the papers she truly needed, her space became much more open and airy. She also replaced the pile of papers with her favorite books and a few small decorative items to make the space more relaxing. The result was not just a clean bedroom, but a calm mind, improved work efficiency, and More importantly, she felt like she had freed herself from unnecessary things. Since then, her work has gone much more smoothly, and her relationships have become more harmonious, no longer dominated by unnecessary worries. So, we've discussed cleaning up items that no longer have value, making the space more open and the spirit lighter. But there's one item that many people overlook, yet it has a huge impact on the energy in the house: old or broken mirrors. Have you ever thought that mirrors that are no longer intact or are damaged might affect your luck? We all know that mirrors are reflective objects and carry a strong energy. When a mirror is broken, not only is your reflection fractured, but the energy in the room can also become scattered and lose its harmony. Let's explore why old or broken mirrors should be replaced immediately, and how your space can change completely just by replacing such a small item. Now, let's move on to part 4, to discover the influence of old mirrors and how they can affect your living space. Part 4, old or broken mirrors. Feng Shui experts always recommend that broken or old mirrors can bring negative energy. A cracked mirror not only detracts from the aesthetic of the space, but also reflects a blurry image, which can create a sense of instability and imperfection. It's like always looking at a distorted version of yourself. These mirrors can reduce the harmony in your living space, affecting the psychology and overall energy of the home. Personal opinion: when I started to understand Feng Shui and how energy affects our lives, I realized that mirrors are not just tools to adjust our appearance. Mirrors actually reflect our energy. I used to keep a broken mirror in my bedroom without giving it much thought. But one time, after learning about Feng Shui, I realized that the broken nature of the mirror was similar to the feelings I was carrying inside: insecurities, unfinished business. When I replaced that old mirror with a new, round, and clear one, I could immediately feel the change. Not only did the space become more beautiful and harmonious, but my spirit also felt fuller, brighter, and more confident. The feeling I had when standing in front of the new mirror was that I was no longer scattered, but whole and ready to face any challenges. People around me also noticed the change. I became happier, my relationships became easier, and my work flowed more smoothly. Real-life example: a close friend of mine replaced the broken mirror in his bedroom with a new, modern round mirror. He shared that within a month, he felt a positive shift in his life. His work became smoother, his social relationships became more harmonious, and he felt much more confident when looking at himself in the new mirror. Truly, such small details like the mirror can create huge changes in how we view ourselves and interact with the world around us. Instead of holding on to things that are old and broken, why not replace them to bring harmony and freshness to your living space? The bed is where we recharge after a long day of work. Therefore, if your bed is uncomfortable or damaged, this can directly affect your health and state of mind. Let's explore how a new, comfortable bed can change the quality of your sleep and positively impact your daily life. Part 5, uncomfortable or damaged beds. Personal opinion: the bed is not just a place for us to rest, but also the foundation for recharging after a long day. In Buddhist teachings, we learn that sleep is the time for the body to recover and the mind to find peace. When your bed is uncomfortable or damaged, it not only affects the quality of your sleep, but also creates an unharmonious space. When I replaced my old bed, not only did the comfort in my sleep change, but also the feeling of freshness when waking up each morning. A new bed with good material helps me experience deep relaxation, making each morning full of energy and ready to face the new day. A comfortable bed is like a sanctuary that helps cleanse both my body and soul after a long, stressful day. Real-life example: a friend of mine shared his story about replacing his bed. Not only did he sleep better, but he also noticed a significant improvement in his mental health. He realized he felt less stressed and had more energy to deal with work and life's challenges. These changes truly had a deep impact on the quality of his life. A comfortable bed can be an important factor in helping us live a healthy, energetic life. Now it's time to talk about an extremely important element in our living space: light. Light not only affects the quality of the space, but also directly impacts our mood and energy. If you feel that your space is always gloomy and lacks light, it may be time to change a few things in your living environment. Weak lighting can make the space feel cramped and stagnant, causing our minds to feel tired and lacking in motivation. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to never miss any videos about creating a healthy living space and a healthy mind. Light is an easy element to change, but it has a profound impact. Let's explore how you can improve your living space. 6. Weak or insufficient lighting. Lighting in the bedroom has a significant impact on our mood and energy. Weak lighting or a lack of natural light can increase feelings of fatigue and sluggishness. Both Feng Shui experts and interior designers recommend that lighting is a key factor in creating a relaxing and balanced environment. Personal opinion. Personally, I've noticed a huge difference in how I feel just by changing the lighting in my bedroom. Previously, my bedroom was quite dark and lacked natural light, which made me feel dull and tired every time I woke up. However, when I started utilizing more natural light and replaced the harsh white bulbs with warm yellow lights at night, everything changed. The lighting not only helped me see better, but also created a relaxing atmosphere, making me feel comfortable and energized. Natural light gives me a refreshing feeling each morning, while warm yellow lighting creates a pleasant ambience at night. This has helped me sleep more deeply and wake up feeling ready for a new day full of energy. Real-life example. Once, I tried replacing my cold white bedside lamp with a warm yellow light at night. The result was truly surprising. The space became cozier, and I slept much better. Not only that, but my mood was also much lighter when I woke up, no longer feeling tired or drained. Even my family noticed a change in my mood and how alert I was each morning. Such a simple change, yet it brought great results. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any videos sharing tips on how to improve your living space and elevate your spirit. One thing that many people overlook is how the pictures or images in your living space can profoundly affect your mental state. Sad, dark, or negative images can unintentionally make us feel weighed down, tired, and even depressed. Let's explore how the images in your living space can not only change the appearance of your environment, but also have a powerful impact on your emotions and energy. Negative images or those that evoke sadness. The pictures, paintings, or photos in your bedroom can significantly affect your mood. Negative images or those that evoke sadness can create a tense atmosphere, reducing the quality of your sleep and making your mood heavier. Personal opinion. I've come to realize that the bedroom is not just a place to sleep, but also a space where we recharge after a long day. Therefore, the images you choose for your bedroom are crucial. Art can reflect your state of mind, and if it contains sad or gloomy imagery, it can directly affect your emotions. I always prioritize images that bring positive feelings and peace of mind. For instance, landscapes, sunrises, flowers, or favorite images that evoke a sense of lightness. When I replaced old, sad pictures with vibrant and cheerful artwork, I noticed a significant difference. My bedroom became much more comfortable, and especially, my sleep became deeper and more restful. Waking up in a space filled with light and bright colors truly makes me feel at peace and ready to embrace a new day. Real-life example. A friend of mine used to always feel tired and low on energy every morning. After replacing dark, somber paintings in his bedroom with bright landscape photos, he noticed a dramatic change. The space became livelier and more pleasant, and he felt much more at ease mentally. This not only improved the quality of his sleep, but also helped him work more efficiently throughout the day. If you're feeling a bit stressed or lacking energy, try changing the surroundings with positive images. I'm sure you'll feel a big difference. Before we continue, if you found this content helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. 8. Clutter and lack of organization. A messy and disorganized bedroom not only makes you feel uncomfortable, but can also create feelings of insecurity and anxiety. A tidy space helps reduce stress and fosters relaxation. Personal insight. I've noticed that an organized space not only makes it easier to find what I need, but also creates an environment conducive to relaxation. I used to live in a messy bedroom, and the feelings of stress and anxiety were very real for me. But when I began the habit of cleaning up every day, my living space completely changed. The bedroom became a place where I felt comfortable, at ease, and ready to rest after a long day. Buddhist teachings say that orderliness is a form of tranquility in the soul. When our environment is organized, our minds can more easily find peace. Unnecessary items and clutter can distract us, while a clean, organized space helps us maintain focus on more important goals in life. Real-life example. A friend of mine shared that she felt much more comfortable after applying the clean up every day rule. She started keeping only the truly necessary items and got rid of things that no longer served her. As a result, not only did her bedroom become tidier, but her spirit also became calmer. Her work became more efficient. Her relationships at home improved, and the anxiety that used to bother her was no longer a problem. We often don't realize how much an unorganized living space can affect our lives. But with just a few small changes in how we organize our room, you'll notice a significant difference. Try applying some of these changes to your bedroom and share your experience with me. And finally, when we talk about the factors that cause anxiety, we can't ignore the items in the bedroom that may bring negative energy. We might not immediately realize it, but some things that seem harmless are actually the source of our worries and stress. Let's dive into the next section to understand more about these items and how they can affect your mental well-being. 9 items that bring anxiety. Items that make you feel anxious, stressed, or uncomfortable should be removed from your bedroom. These items can include objects that remind you of negative events or create a sense of insecurity. Personal insight. I've noticed that items that make me feel anxious or uneasy truly affect my sleep and my mood. We often don't realize that an old clock, a gift that no longer holds meaning, or mementos tied to unhappy memories can be the cause of our stress, especially in the bedroom, where we rest and recharge. Such items can negatively impact the quality of our sleep and our mental state. When I decided to get rid of these items, I felt much lighter. The items that brought anxiety seemed to make the space feel cramped and heavy. After I cleaned up and replaced them with objects that brought peace and calm, I felt more relaxed and recharged. This was a great way to create a space that helps me unwind and embrace new opportunities without the burden of the past. Real-life example. A friend of mine shared that she got rid of items related to a painful event in her past. She said that immediately after removing these things, her spirit felt lighter, and everything around her became more positive and harmonious. She felt that the space around her had changed and helped her open up to new and better things. As we've seen, decluttering and removing items that no longer bring positive value can help improve not just our living space, but also our state of mind. The bedroom, where we spend time relaxing and recharging, should be a space filled with peace and positive energy. Eliminating old, unused items or those that bring anxiety can help us create a harmonious living environment, allowing our minds to relax and be ready to embrace new opportunities. Remember, a clean and well-organized space helps you reconnect with inner peace. If you believe these changes could bring positivity into your life, start today and feel the difference in your day-to-day experience. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to the Serenity Within channel so you won't miss out on future videos. Wishing you a bedroom filled with positive energy and tranquility.